special place in my heart for you weirdos. And all y'all fans who be trolling with y'all some weirdos too. I'm not scared of none of y'all. Hey, none of y'all make me do nothing different. Nothing. I'm self-made, self-built. I got $8 million.
Numerous times since she been home. With the lane, the reason, but hold on, let's get to the point. We're gonna get to the lane later.
But it's not supposed to be
Reports suggest that Papoose has allegedly chosen to distance himself from Claressa, with insiders claiming the split was set in motion after private photos began spreading online. Just weeks before, 50 Cent had been hinting that unreleased images might surface, and now many believe those earlier comments may have materialized. Until recently, Papoose appeared openly supportive, consistently defending the relationship and standing firmly by his partner in public. However, according to sources close to the situation, the reality behind the scenes may have been far more complicated than what was being shown outwardly. Rumors continue to circulate that the loyalty within the relationship may not have been as strong as it once appeared from the outside. The situation intensified even more when Claressa reportedly refused to remain silent after breakup speculation spread widely online. Instead of stepping away from public attention, she allegedly responded with her own accusations, claiming that Papoose has secretly been involved with other men. At this point, the matter has spiraled into a very public and emotionally charged feud, with both sides continuing to exchange allegations and personal attacks. What was once private relationship tension has now become a messy public confrontation, and neither side seems willing to bring it to a close anytime soon.
She put you on the show. What happens when you get older in Hollywood? You gotta... I don't know. Andy, tell her. She basically was insinuating that Fiddy is on my team. Yeah, that's what she was.
that he's gay.
Yes, yes. What? I didn't know. Look, I said to myself personally, Andy, I said on Instagram, I said, oh no, because I let her lick my some gay. You know what? You let her lick. She thinks.
And that's well, that's the problem.
No,
Someone
we were in the I'm sorry.
The controversy is said to have started when Claressa posted a set of Instagram photos with the caption, "Life-size Bratz doll, 2 fits." One particular image drew significant attention, showing her in a fitted white tank top paired with very short shorts. Papoose was quick to react in the comments, openly complimenting the photos and expressing that he loved them. Claressa then responded in a playful tone, suggesting he appreciated her post the most because he had already seen the exclusive versions privately. Initially, fans dismissed the exchange as typical couple humor and didn't look too deeply into it. However, after recent allegations began circulating online, many users revisited those comments and started speculating that Claressa may have been indirectly hinting at private images allegedly being shared behind the scenes. As rumors of cheating and private photo exchanges spread online, some supporters suggested they could understand why Papoose may have stepped away, saying the issue was not only the alleged betrayal but also how publicly everything unfolded. The situation escalated further when 50 Cent joined in, accusing Claressa of cheating and posting a photoshopped image of Claressa and Papoose with swapped faces along with a mocking caption, while also directly challenging Papoose online. In response, Papoose defended Claressa at first and fired back at 50 Cent, sharing an old clip involving Vivica Fox and accusing him of hypocrisy, saying his actions reflected bitterness and a history of disrespect toward black women.
And this is what he does, man. A lot of people don't. This dude is a funny dude, man. Like, he'll post something disrespectful about a person, and then when they respond, he takes his down real quick. So while you're responding, all of his riders and minions and bots that he got programmed to do what they do, they start saying, oh, why are you clout chasing? Oh, you better leave 50 alone, because when you respond, you're not going to be able to handle it. Because when they go to his page, he done removed his post.
Later, Papoose discussed the controversy in an interview with Vlad TV, where he directly responded to the allegations. He stated that Claressa had mentioned spending time with Bud, but he firmly denied that anything physical ever occurred and maintained that there was no romantic or intimate involvement between them.
Nobody know why, because he don't got nothing to say. He not even speaking on nothing over there. Doesn't be there for his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he want a son, right? He has a son. He has a son. He just doesn't like his son's sexual preference, so he acts like he doesn't have it. He has a son. We have a son. who is very much alive and well.
First, many fans assumed the drama would eventually settle down, but given how tense things had already become, a lot of people online now suspect that 50 Cent may have directly sent the alleged Ring camera footage to Papoose. Even then, social media users haven't shown much sympathy toward him, with many pointing out that he was previously accused of betraying Remy Ma when he became involved with Claressa in the first place. The situation escalated even further when Remy Ma shared screenshots of alleged private conversations between herself and Papoose on Instagram. Alongside those posts, she also claimed that Papoose fell asleep while speaking to Claressa inside her home and allegedly refused to leave, adding another layer of controversy to the already heated situation. She also mocked Claressa, questioning how a world champion boxer suddenly went silent the moment she heard Remy's voice. Remy Ma further hinted that she was ready to expose even more details and suggested that Claressa may not have been the only woman involved in the situation. What shocked many followers was Papoose's reaction afterward. Instead of apologizing or showing regret, he responded with an emotional Instagram story, calling Remy a narcissist and accusing her of infidelity as well. Online, many people began describing the situation as karma, saying Papoose was now experiencing the same kind of public relationship chaos that, in their view, started when he became involved with Claressa. But the controversy didn't end there, as Claressa allegedly responded with further accusations, claiming that Papoose was secretly attracted to men and living a double life while maintaining a different public image. Although none of these claims have been confirmed, they quickly revived long-standing rumors about his personal life. Some users argued that even if there were truth to the allegations, he would likely never address them publicly due to how privately he handles family matters. Meanwhile, others revisited past statements from Remy Ma during an Instagram live last year, where she alleged that Papoose had a son he rarely acknowledged due to personal conflicts, suggesting the child was kept out of the public eye for that reason. Some fans began speculating that Papoose was drawn to Claressa because of her more masculine appearance. As the rumors spread, Claressa addressed the topic in an interview, saying she treats her man with respect and is submissive to him, despite her strong athletic image. Many viewers felt her explanation only fueled more speculation instead of ending it. At the same time, people have noticed that Papoose rarely shows public affection, or PDA, with Claressa. While he often expresses love verbally, his physical distance in public has raised more questions among fans. But before jumping to conclusions, it's worth noting that Claressa isn't considered by everyone as the most reliable voice in situations like this. For example, Tony Rich was reportedly in a relationship with her back in 2020, and things became serious enough that he proposed 3 years later. However, despite the engagement, the relationship eventually fell apart and the two went their separate ways. What was initially expected to be a calm and mutual breakup reportedly turned messy when Claressa allegedly went public, telling people in the industry that Tony was dealing with personal issues. That version of events spread quickly and shaped public perception of their split. However, Tony Rich's family has since pushed back against those claims, arguing that what was said wasn't true and insisting the situation was either exaggerated or completely fabricated for attention and publicity. They went further, portraying her as someone who can be harsh and vindictive, and claiming that her public remarks painted an unfair and negative picture of Tony Rich and their relationship. The takeaway for many fans is that Claressa often reacts strongly when relationships break down, sometimes making public statements that can influence reputations. Some people reference her past situation with Tony Rich as an example and believe a similar pattern may now be repeating itself with Papoose. At this point, it appears the good days between Papoose and Claressa are behind them. What started as a relationship has turned into a very public exchange of accusations and counterclaims, with both sides openly sharing grievances. The only uncertainty now is how things will play out from here. Whether Papoose responds to the alleged videos being mentioned, and whether Claressa continues releasing more so-called evidence as the situation continues to unfold. As a result, they've shown clear resentment toward her, saying they strongly disapprove of how she managed the situation and the way it was made public.